like that beautiful centerpiece someone made for me. Thank you, Deb, for making that to me and sending it. I absolutely love it. Rich is about sunflowered out on me, though. But welcome to another one of Rich and Jen's Adventures in the Kitchen. And today we are going to do one of our old favorites. Rich is going to put it on the smoker. And it is a feta stuffed bacon wrapped chicken thighs. And then along with that, we are going to make an orzo pasta salad. That's great for taking to picnics. It's chilled, doesn't have any meat in it. So we're going to make that after we get the chicken on the grill. So Rich, are you ready to get going?
I am.
All right. Very simple for the most part. We have boneless, skinless chicken thighs. We have some blackening seasoning. Now, I bought this in a bulk container, so I don't have the, from when I used to work in Florida, but it's just a very mild Cajun seasoning, kind of like a blackening seasoning, but you could change this to a different type of seasoning if you like. If you don't like, it's got a very light spice, but if you don't like that, you could, any kind of a salt, pepper, garlic, or anything like that would probably be very good. The next thing we have is we've got some bacon and we've got some feta cheese. Now, I'm not sure if this is enough. If it's not, I'm going to go ahead and get some more out of the refrigerator while we're working on this. So you guys ready to get started? All right, so the first thing that we need to do is we're going to get all of our chicken thighs out. And we are going to put them out here on the cookie sheet. And we are going to rub them all down with a little bit of olive oil. And that's so that when we get ready to do the seasoning on them, that it'll stick well. And I'm just going to rub this all over them. Now you don't need any salt and pepper because we're using in the blackening seasoning. And that's really got all the seasoning that you need in it. Now, you are going to be sticking your hands back and forth into this, so only get as much feta as you think you're going to use, because once you contaminate it, obviously you're done and you got to throw it away. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to sprinkle some seasoning on our chicken thighs. So let me go wash my hands up and we'll start with that. All right, I've got clean hands. I'm going to use one hand to handle the chicken and the other hand for the seasoning. Now, I will say ahead of time, if you guys don't like feta, you could use some cubed cheddar cheese. You could use some cubed Swiss cheese. Really any kind of cheese that you like. We just like this because we are fans of this type of cheese, and it's got a little bit of a kick, which we both like a lot. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sprinkle. And these things are great. I got this at a restaurant supply store for like $2. And Rich, you use this every time you smoke.
Oh yeah, my ribs, everything.
And it's nice because you can put your seasoning in and it gives you a good sprinkle coverage. Sometimes when the little containers, they just don't have a big enough opening for me. So we got that side. Now we're going to turn them over. And we are going to sprinkle a very light amount of this on the other side, just so they got a little flavor. I'm not doing it real heavy. And like I said, this is not spicy. It's more of a mixed seasoning with just a teeny bit of spice on it. We're going to get this bacon out and get it ready. I'm going to lay it right here. Okay. And then we're going to take these and we're going to put some feta cheese in them. And we want to put it on the inside. So now we're going to turn them all back over. So basically the inside's facing up to us. And you can put more or less, whatever you like in these. I just kind of give them a good sprinkling. If you put too much in them, it has a tendency to just kind of fall out while you're trying to wrap it. So I don't do too terribly much. It gives it plenty of flavor, plenty of cheese on it. Nothing fancy. Now, if you use cheddar or Swiss, just take your little cubes and, put them in there.
It looks like you got enough.
Yeah. We've done this a few times, right, Rich?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you're going to take your bacon and you're going to wrap it around. And you're not going to be stingy with the bacon. We're going to use 2 pieces on each one because we want to get them wrapped up nice and tight. And then we're just going to sit them there just like that. Let me do another one so you can see it. And I like to use 2 pieces. If you don't want to use that much, you could probably get away with 1. But I like to do it because it gives plenty of moisture to the chicken while it's smoking, and it holds it together really, really well. And I just pull it so it's tight. You don't need a toothpick. You can see it sticks to itself. So we're gonna go ahead and finish wrapping these up, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do after that as soon as we get done. All right, so you guys have watched any of the cooking videos. You know I always do everything on aluminum foil, and here's why.
All clean.
Quick cleanup. All right, now we've got all of the chicken wrapped in bacon.
Now, do you sprinkle them again or no?
Yep, I do a little sprinkle for color on it and flavor, just a little sprinkle. Again, you see how nice this thing does the sprinkling? It doesn't do it too heavy. You can really control a lot better. If I can find one of these on Amazon, I'll put a link in the description. All right, so we are ready to go. Now, because we're using the smoker, there's no sense in doing 2 or 4 of these. So I usually do about 8. And then, Rich, what we do is we cook them, and then we vacuum seal them and stick them in the freezer. And then on a day that I'm going to be busy, we get them out the night before and then just heat them up in the air fryer. And
yeah,
they
they're
do
good.
Great. All right, here we are. We had to do the smoker over here instead of over here today because, Rich, why is that?
Silly birds.
We have a robin's nest, and we've been catering to that robin
Oh my gosh.
for like a month, trying not to disturb her and her little babies. She comes out and feeds them. So, okay, so we've got the Traeger heated up. Now, what temperature do you have that at?
275, and I started it about 45, 50 minutes ago, and it's climbing a couple degrees above, a couple degrees below.
If you didn't want to do this in the smoker, we could do it in that outdoor oven that we have by Ninja and turn the little smoker on. But let's see what
These
you
just
got
taste
in
really
here.
good.
Oh, yeah, it tastes fantastic.
I think we're just going to put them in, I don't know, in the middle rack.
Now, how long are you going to have to cook these, Rich?
About an hour to 60 to 90 minutes, somewhere in there. I don't really know exactly.
How are you going to know if they're done then?
I'm going to probe it, and it's going to be at 165.
Okay, so the internal temperature, well, 165. Sounds like they're sizzling already.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you don't put those real close together. Is there a
No,
reason for
just
that?
I'm trying to keep the smoke rolling through them and keeping them. I think they cook a little better when they're not real close.
Now, how long have we had this Traeger?
Oh my gosh!
We brought this from our house in Florida.
Yeah, we've had this thing 7, 8 years.
But it works like a champ.
Yeah, it won't die.
Yeah, and we've done briskets in here and ribs.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Rich, is that it?
My job's done. Come back in about an hour and 15 minutes, about an hour, and I'll probe them.
Oh, it's a beautiful day. It is hot. What is it supposed to be today? 90 something?
It's 90 something. Yeah, it's hot.
And here's I'm trying to grow yellow wax beans, and we're kind of seeing how it goes. And if it goes good, we might do a little bit. We have a bunch of backyard.
Oh, yeah.
We might do some in the backyard. And then I'll show you the bird nest. I don't know. You can't see them. They're going to be gone
I see a
soon.
beak.
Can you see them? They're right up there above the antenna in their little nest. And Mom comes and feeds them all the time. So they're getting big, though, a lot of feathers, so it won't be long. So I do have a little thing of fresh herbs that I grow out here. And one of the things we're going to need for our orzo salad is some basil. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some of this. This should do it. Can't get much fresher than that.
All right, looks like you got kind of a spread here.
Yes. Now, I did do this ahead. This is orzo pasta, and what I did was I did 2 cups, and I boiled it in about 6 cups of water with a little bit of chicken bouillon in it. The reason I did it ahead is because it has to chill. When I do this, I drained it, let it drain, and then I put it in here and I drizzled with a little olive oil. And the reason that I did that is because if you do that, we're going to have olive oil in the dressing anyway. It won't stick together and be clumpy. And that way it got a head start on chilling. Now, something about this pasta salad is this is a pasta salad that came from one of the cooking classes we did. And you can change this up any way you want. These are things we like. You can also put cucumber you could put anything that you liked in here. But what we're going to put in it is what we're going to start is I have these little cherry tomatoes, and I like to get the heirloom with the different colors, and then you just cut them in half. So we have 2 cups of the tomatoes, and those are cut in half. So we're going to dump those right straight in here. Okay. The next thing we have is 1 can of garbanzo beans, and these are rinsed and drained. And the garbanzo beans, I like them because they give you that crunch, and Rich likes them a lot too.
Oh, I do. I love chickpeas.
So we're going to dump those in. And that's 1 can. The next thing we have is a cup of feta. And again, if you don't like feta, you could put mozzarella in here. Heck, you could put cheddar in here if you wanted to, or whatever kind of cheese you like. But we like the feta, so we're going to go ahead and dump that in. And that was the other part of the package of the one that I used to stuff the chicken. Now we like olives, but I don't want too much. So there's a 1/2 cup of Kalamata olives. Now you can use black olives, but we like these because they have a little bit of a, zip to them.
Did you slice those, or?
I bought the already chopped ones because I could chop them, but nowadays everything is readily available, so easy already. So if it's available, I'll usually grab it. And this is a 1/2 cup of some. You're supposed to use a 1/2 cup of red onion, but red onion has a tendency to give us heartburn. Mm-hmm. So I had a couple of shallots and a little bit of white onion, so I just did that, and this is a 1/2 cup. But you can do whatever you like, or you can leave the onions out if you don't like onions. But we're going to toss those in. And then the next thing that's going to go in here, Rich, is going to be basil. But I'm not going to chop this. I just picked this outside. So I am going to just use this for the dressing in a minute. So I'm just going to use this to chop my basil up kind of small. I love this little thing. This is a little KitchenAid 5-cup food processor. And it is the bomb. I had one of the small ones and it was just too small.
Kind of nice.
See, so instead of hand chopping it, it chops it in a bunch of small pieces. And then I can just pulse it till I get as many as I want. And then I'm just going to toss that in because I'm going to dirty it for the dressing in a minute anyway.
Hey, that smells good.
I know, doesn't it? Hold on. There we go. All right, so we're going to throw that in. And you can put more basil in if you want. All right, so we've got all that in here. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the dressing. All right, we're ready for the dressing. Let me show you this. So this is really cool. This comes with KitchenAid, and this is a whisker. So you can put a small amount of whipped cream, or you can just spin your stuff. It goes right in there. Huh. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? I haven't used it in a while. It goes in there.
Oh, okay.
On our, it's like a vinaigrette that we're making. And the first thing we need is a 1/2 cup of red wine vinegar. And we're just going to measure this right in to this mixer since we're going to use it for our dressing. And you could just whisk this, but I have this thing and I love it. Man, this red wine vinegar smells so good. All right, so the next thing we need is a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Now we have a lemon, but just in case I didn't get enough out of it, I brought my lemon juicer. I mean my lemon. All right, but this looks pretty juicy, so hopefully we'll get what we need out of it. So put that in here. Wow.
Might take a whole lemon. Yeah.
There's a lot of juice in here. All right, so this is our 1/4 cup. Just about. Let me see if I can get a little bit more. And then I'll save that other half for some tea or something.
You can maybe add a little bit of lemon juice.
Oh. Ooh, it smashed it in there good. I love this thing. We used to use it on our lemons in Florida. Yeah, I'll just do a little dash.
Now, is that concentrate or is it one?
No, this is just a lemon juice that sometimes it's hard to get lemons in the wintertime. So I just keep that in in the pantry or the refrigerator. Now there's a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. The next thing we need is 2 tablespoons of honey. So get my tablespoon out here. And we're going to do 1 and 2. I remember when we used to get our own honey. That was amazing. All right. Now the next thing we're going to do is we are going to do some salt. Pinch. And then we are going to do some pepper. And you can do this to taste. I'm just doing, you know, a little bit of each in here. And then the last thing is we need 1 cup of olive oil. Now, if you guys have ever been to Pigeon Forge, you know where Five Oaks Farm Kitchen is. Well, right above Five Oaks Farm Kitchen is a general store. And I got this.
Yeah, you like that thing.
Love this thing from that general store like 5-6 years ago. 5 years ago, maybe, somewhere around there. And I love it. All right, so then goes our olive oil. I'm going to put just a little tiny bit more pepper because I think it needs just a little bit more because this is a lot of dressing. We may not use all this dressing on our pasta salad, our orzo salad. If we don't, we'll save it and use it on a fresh salad. All right, so we've got them on here. We're going to lock it on and let's see if this works.
Whoa.
Is that cool or what? Now you can use this to make whipped cream. I haven't done that yet. Okay. And we're ready to go.
So you're just blending it.
Yes, but you want to get it blended up really good. And what's kind of neat about this too, look.
Oh, it's going to spout.
I'm like a foodie, guys, so I love these little gadgets and stuff. Now I like gadgets more than I did when we were younger. I'm going to pour about half of this. And see, the rest of my basil
Yeah, it's in there.
is just floating around in there. And then we're going to stir this up. Now, if I feel like we need more, or if I was making this for tomorrow, I would put more of this in tomorrow because you know the pasta absorbs the dressing overnight. Right. And then it gets kind of dryish. And nobody likes a dry pasta. And I'm going to put a little bit more. Isn't that pretty? Mm-hmm. And like I said, you could even take this and put shrimp in it. And then you could just take this to a potluck. Or you could just make the pasta salad, the orzo salad, and put whatever you like in it. All right, now I'm going to taste it, see if we need any more salt or pepper or anything. Get a little bit of everything in there.
Is it good?
That is going to be delicious.
So does it need to sit for a little while? Or?
I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. It can sit overnight. You could take it somewhere tomorrow. But you really want it to sit in here for about an hour or longer so that these flavors, they're all fresh, so it's going to, be a good flavor right away. But so all these flavors meld together.
She may be old, but she stays right on temp.
All right, so how long has it been now?
An hour and 5 minutes.
All right. And you're going to check to see how...
I hear them sizzling.
Look at them little bad boys.
Let's just check a couple here.
They look really, really good. And they smell good too.
155. These are probably more done. Yep, 162. The ends on this smoker get hot. That end there gets a little hotter.
Now, will you move them around, or we just let them stay where they're at?
Probably gonna move a cup,
put them in, put the ones that aren't quite done in the hotter spot.
What I'll do is I'll take this one and I'm gonna put it in this guy's spot.
Man, that smell is blowing right at me. It smells so good.
What is this? 155. That's okay. 154 is pretty close. Whoops, pretty close. 154, 158. Yeah, we're good.
So what do you think we got? About another 20 minutes?
20 minutes, y'all come back out. Yeah.
All right, we're back down here, Rich.
All right.
It's been about another 20 minutes. Ooh, those look so good.
168, that's done. Oh, I knew that'd be done. Yeah, they're all a little bit over. So I say they're gonna look really good. Man, you hear them sizzling? That's that bacon, I think.
Wow, I can't wait to have dinner. We'll have to let them rest for like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, we've made this for guests before. We've never had one complaint.
No, everybody always enjoyed it. The only reason you wouldn't maybe like this is if you didn't like feta cheese, but then, like I said, you can put mozzarella or something else inside. So, all right, let's take these upstairs and let them rest, and we'll check.
Okay, this is rested long enough. Orzo salad's chilled. Looks really good, dear.
Looks very, very good.
I say we grab a chicken. I'm just going to use my fork there, or I'm going to give it to you.
Thank you. I love the smell of this Orzo salad. It smells so fresh. All right, dear.
That's a big old plate. You got a bowl here.
Yeah, I might take some shrimp out of the refrigerator tomorrow and roast them and throw them in there.
All right, what do you want to try first?
I say we cut into the chicken first.
All right.
Just because I can't wait to eat it.
It's usually pretty good. Hopefully it doesn't.
I'm going to cut it right in the half.
Yeah, well, you go ahead.
I'm going to, oh yeah. I'm going to take a picture of it real quick. All right, let me get a piece. It smells smoky and delicious. Okay, I can't have a piece without the bacon on it. That would be like sacrilege.
Now, we have not had this salad forever.
We haven't had this chicken in forever. How come we don't do it more often? It's really easy.
All you do with this Traeger is push a button. I mean, it's so easy. All right, I'm trying.
Wow, is this good? All right, trying the Orzo.
That's real good. It doesn't need any more dressing either. It's real good.
And I love the honey in that dressing. I honestly think it's a neat flavor, a little bit of sweetness that you wouldn't get otherwise.
Well, it's honey, and then you have the olives with the salt. Ooh. All right, I got to take a break from the meal here.
So good.
All right, you know what time it is?
Time for the dinner time question. And today, Rich, I'm going to give it to you.
All right, go ahead.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jess March 9838 says, how long have you been doing YouTube reviews?
Okay.
This is got a few questions. So first one is, how long have you been doing YouTube reviews?
About almost 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm. When did we start? In like February?
It was chilly about 2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
About 2.5 years.
Okay. Second question is, how many subscribers do you have?
I just looked it up. We have 21,800 some. Yeah, it's really good.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
Do you receive cash for each subscription?
No, not at all.
And do you make enough money to pay for your meals?
Yes, we do. That was our goal.
Mm-hmm.
And we established that.
Yep.
So we're happy.
Yes. We actually, the how you make money on the YouTube is by the commercials, the ads that they run. They figure what ads to run and they pick where they want to place them. And that's how you make money on YouTube for us is...
And views.
Yeah.
Obviously views.
Yeah, and the more people that watch them, then the more the advertisers pay for however many people see the ads. Mm-hmm. So we appreciate you guys watching the ads.
You don't have to.
Well, Rich, this is a favorite. I would encourage anybody to try this.
Yeah, try. If you don't have a little pellet smoker, get it. I used to have a stick burner, the kind with the wood you burn. Way easier with the pellet smoker.
And if you're just living in an apartment or a house, or you just have a few people, you could even get one of the little camping ones, the small ones, and keep it on your patio. Because I mean, it would a small camping one would hold 6 of those, don't you think?
Probably.
Yeah. It's so good. But anyway, well, Rich, is there anything else you want to add for today?
Just if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. And leave a comment. Helps the channel.
Yes, and we appreciate you guys watching very much. And we hope you enjoyed this video. And I guess that's it. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.